Hello and welcome everyone. Good morning. My name is Yasser Gulpraz, and today we will discuss uh, assignments, financial accounting assignment. So in the previous three lectures, we covered various aspects of financial and accounting. So today is our last session. Where we will explain a bit about assignment, how to complete your assignments, and little discussion about tasks. So anyone is there? Anyone is there? Hello. Okay, so if anyone is there or can hear my voice, can't hear my voice, please do let me know. Or if anyone is there or can't see my screen, please let me know. So in the previous three section, we covered various aspects of financial accounting. So I'll quickly recap the key points. In our lecture one, we focused on understanding the purpose of finance and accounting. Finance and accounting play a critical role in businesses by managing financial resources, tracking transactions, and providing essential information for decisions making. We also discussed the regulatory and legal influences over finance and accounting, including national and international regulations and conventions. Moreover, we explained how the finance and accounting function supports a business decision-making process. Then our session two, in our session two, we learned about prepare financial statements for different type of businesses. We distinguished between different financial statements such as balance sheet, income statement, cash flow statements, statement of shareholders equity, and profit and loss statement. We explored to preparing financial statement for sole trader and partnership, and we uh, discuss technique to make adjustments to financial statements such as accrual and prepayments, interests, adjustments, depreciation, and debt allowances. Any questions regarding lecture two? If there is anything in your mind or if anyone is there. Okay, then we discussed in our lecture three. We focused on interpreting financial statements. We learned how to calculate financial ratios, which provide valuable insights into a business performance. From a set of business accounts, we explored different types of ratios, including profitability ratios, liquidity ratios, solvency ratios, valuation ratios, and the significance of financial audits. Additionally, we discussed comparing organizational performance using historical financial data, specifically audited accounts. Any questions so far, or if anyone is there? Any question, if anyone is there? Okay, so today's session is basically about assignment guidance, creating a resource guide or financial regulatory framework. There are three different tasks in your assignment. So we will start with the, task one. Basically here you can see that your assignment, and it says that you have decided to prepare a resource guide for distribution to client about the regulatory framework for financial reporting. Basically, task one is developing a resource guide, and resource guide must explain the role of accounting as a means of analysis, monitoring, and controlling businesses' performance. Then analyze the concept and regulatory framework for financial reporting of SMEs, small and medium enterprises. entrepreneurs. Then review accounting concepts and principles used when preparing financial accounting. So first of all, you need to, in this assignment, we'll go through the process of creating comprehensive resource guide that explain the regulatory framework for financial reporting. This guide will serve as a valuable tool for clients to understand various aspects of accounting, including its role in analyzing, monitoring, and controlling business performance. The conceptual and regulatory framework for financial reporting for small and medium-sized enterprises and the essential accounting concepts and principles are used when preparing financial accounting accounts. Any question if anyone is there? Anyone is there? If any questions so far? Okay. So the step one, understanding the objectives. Before you start compiling your resource guide, it is important to understand the objectives of the assignment. You are required to explain, analyze, and review the key aspects of financial reportings, regulatory framework, and demonstrate the importance of accurately applying accounting concepts and principles. Then we will come to the step two, research and gather information. So to create an informative resource guide, you'll need to gather relevant information, utilize textbooks, online resources, and your lecture notes to understand the topic thoroughly. Then we will come to the starting your step three, which is you have to start your resource guide, your assignment. In section one, the role of accounting in business performance, analysis, monitoring, and control. In this section, you will explain how accounting serve as a tool for analyzing, monitoring, and controlling business performance. You can use simple language and real-world example to illustrate these concepts. Then we will come to the part section two, conceptual and regulatory framework for financial reporting of SMEs, small and medium enterprises. Here, this is a section two or part two of your assignment. Here, discuss into the conceptual framework that underpins financial reporting. Explain that small and medium enterprises are and how their financial reporting framework differs from larger enterprises. Discuss the importance of adhering to regulations in financial reporting and how it ensures transparency and accountability. Any questions regarding section two, if anyone is there? Okay. Now we will come to the section three or part three, review accounting concepts and principle used when preparing financial accounts. So account concepts and principle of financial account preparation. This part of the guide should focus on the fundamental accounting concepts and principle that guide the preparation of financial accounts. Break down concepts like accrual, prudence, consistency, and other in an easy to understand manners. Use related example to make these concepts relatable to the readers. Any questions so far, if anyone is there? Okay, so next one is demonstrating the importance of account applications. In this section, you will assess the significance of accuracy, uh, you know, applying accounting concepts and principle when preparing financial accounts, highlights how deviations from these standards can lead to misleading financial information and potential legal implications. Use real world cases to emphasize the real world impact of accurate financial reporting. Also using direct interaction and easy words throughout your resource guide in your task one. Uh, the direct language that is easily understandable, avoid unnecessary, jargons and complex sentence structure, incorporate diagram, charts, and infographics where appropriate to enhance visual understanding. Encourage reader engagement by including questions, quiz, or case studies that allow them to apply what they have learned. Uh, Once you have completed your resource guide or task one, review it carefully to clarity, accuracy, and coherence ensures that each section flows logically and the guide as a whole address all the required points. Compile your resource guide using a user-friendly format. You can use word processing software to create a professional layout, include headings, subheadings, bullet points, and adequate spacing for better readability. Creating this resource guide will not only help you meet the requirement of the assignment, uh, but also enhance your understanding of the regulatory framework for financial reporting. Remember to use a straightforward approach, engaging your audience and provide practical example to make the guide valuable and effective. So that's it. Then we'll come to the task 2. When you start writing task 2, task 2 requirement is your case study must be you have decided to prepare a practical business case study showing how to prepare and interpret a statement of cash flow. You should explain how the statement of cash flow has been prepared and show working for all your calculations. So creating practical case study and credit control report. Uh, in this section, the process of preparing a practical business case study that demonstrate how to prepare and interpret a cash statement of cash flow. This case study will include a completed statement of cash flow as interpretation of its significance and justified recommendation based on organizational financial data. First of all, choose a scenario or hypothetical business for your case study. This could be a company you're familiar with or a fictional one. Then collecting data, gather financial data for the chosen business. You will need data related to cash inflow and outflow, including operating, investing, and financing activities. Then you will come to the preparing the cash statement of cash flow, statement of cash flow. Using the collecting data, preparing a financial statement of cash flow, break down the statement into 3 main sections: operating activities, investing activities, and financial activities. Show all the calculations and working to demonstrate how each section is work. Any questions so far, if anyone is there? Okay. interpret the significance of the information presented in the statement of cash flows, discuss the company's liquidity, cash flow trends, and the overall health of its cash position, highlights any notable changes or patterns. Then justify recommendations based on the information in the statement of cash flow, provide justify recommendations for the organizations. For example, if the company is experiencing negative cash flow from operations, suggest strategies to improve working capital management. To get bear in your mind that merit talks. To achieve a merit, your case study must evaluate the significance of information within a statement of cash flow. Learning outcome 2. Then distinction task. To achieve a distinction, your case study must evaluate the usefulness of a statement of cash flows of different organizations. You can check here if you go to task 2. Here are suggestions. The learning outcomes too. The learner will evaluate the useful or usefulness of a statement of cash flows to different organizations. Organizations of a range of different organizations should be considered in the answer. The learner should ensure the evaluate is detailed and justified throughout. So basically, here is a merit requirement, and then is pass requirement. Here is a pass. Then you, if you want merit, and if you want to get distinctions. So basically, for merit task, we'll go back over here. Yeah, so merit task, evaluating significance, assess the significance of the information within the statement of cash flow, discuss how investor creators and internal management can use this statement to make informed decisions about the company financial health. Then distinction. To achieve a distinction, your case study must evaluate the usefulness of a statement of cash flows to different organizations. So usefulness to different organization, evaluate how the statement of cash flow can be useful to different types of organizations. Compare its relevance for manufacturing company, a service based business, and a non-profit organization. Highlight the specific insight each type of organizations can gain from the statement. Any questions so far, if anyone is there, regarding task 2 assignment? Okay, so then we will come to the task 3, credit control policy. In this section, I guide you through the process of creating a report that discusses the impact of legislations on credit control and develops a credit control policy for a specific organizations. First of all, you need to explain how legislations impact credit control. Discuss relevant laws relate to credit terms, debts collections, and late payment penalties. Highlight the legal framework that organization must consider when developing credit control policies. So for the final section of the portfolio, you have decided to provide an example of a report you would are sent to client who has asked you to prepare a credit control policy for them. Your report must discuss how legislation impacts upon credit control, develop a credit control policy for a specific organizations which complies with the organizational objectives, right? So, choose a specific organization. If I discuss how legislation impact upon credit control. So here you need to explain impacts, how legislation impacts on credit control. Discuss relevant laws related to credit terms, debts collections, and late payment penalties. As I said, highlight the legal frameworks that organizations must consider when developing credit control policies. In your second part, develop a credit control policy for a specific organization which complies with the organizational objectives. Uh, choose a specific organizations and develop a credit control policy for them. Ensure that the policy aligns with the organization's objectives. Outline the step for assessing customer credit worthiness, setting credit limits, and managing overdue accounts. Any questions so far? Any question if anyone is there? Okay. Analyze the key components of credit control policy, discuss the importance of credit assessments, credit terms, invoicing procedure, communication strategies for payment reminders, and handling disputes. So in your task 3, you can, here, to achieve merit, your report must analyze the key components of a credit control policy. Learning outcome 3MN for distinctions tasks. To achieve a distinction, your report must evaluate the importance of maintaining a comprehensive credit control policy. So let's check task 3 here. So this is a, to pass, learners are required to prepare a business report that discuss new legislation impact upon credit control, develop a credit control policy of a specific organization which complies with the organization's objectives. So for the final task, each learner needs to ensure they use business organization with which they are familiar and have a working knowledge. A tutor may wish to approve the choose of business organizations. So prior to commencement of the task, the learner could use the same organizations that they have used elsewhere in this or another assignment. So this is your requirement for pass. This is a criteria, passing criteria. But if you want to get merit or you need to do a bit more hard work, so it would be advisable to use the written work prepared for the pass criteria as the basis of the section. The learners will be expected to consider the key credit control policy sections, goals and responsibilities, analysis, collections. Then you will come to the learning outcome 3D1. This is for merit, pass, merit, and this is for distinction. You need to write a range of practical examples should be included in the answer. To illustrate key points, the learners should ensure their evaluation is detailed and justified throughout. Okay, so here, task 3. So basically, for merit, evaluating key components, evaluate how the Key components of a credit control policy interact with each other. Discuss how a well-balanced credit control policy can mitigate risk and improve cash flow. Any question if anyone is there? Okay. So then we will come to the distinction task. Importance of comprehensive policy, evaluate the importance of maintaining a comprehensive credit control policy, discuss how the organization financial stability, customers relationships and overall reputations are impacted by the effectiveness of their credit control measures. So make sure you provide detailed explanation, use practical examples, and critically evaluate the significance and usefulness of the information presented. So that's it for task. Your task, 3 tasks. Then finally, I will quickly give you a snapshot for submission guidelines. Ensures and make sure that your assignment is type in English using a standard font and size. Use proper heading and subheading to organize your assignment. Make sure your assignment is well structured, coherent, and free from grammatical errors. For this purpose, you can double check your assignments. Submit your, the main thing is submit your assignment in a digital format such as a Word. Well, try to submit in PDF format. So your assignment will be discussed, will be assessed based on the following, based on the demonstration of knowledge and understanding of financial and accounting concept in a business context. Then clarity and coherence of the assignments, structure and content. Accuracy and policy in preparing financial statement, interpreting financial data. Application of budgeting techniques and understanding of different types of budgets. Also note the very important thing is go through the command of verbs, which means that you can see that how to use how to answer your questions by using command of words. If he's asking describing definitions, illustrations, or whether he is asking for a detailed questions. So you can check, if you go, you can, Google command of verb and you can read about command of verbs in detail. Also, another important thing is plagiarism in any form is strictly prohibited and may result in severe penalties, including failure in the assignment or the entire course. So be careful about plagiarism. Please adhere to the provided assignment brief and guidelines to ensure the successful completion of your assignment on finance and accounting in a business context. One last thing, which is references. Make sure you use the Harvard referencing style. You can see on your Moodle as well. For citations throughout your assignments. Additionally, include a comprehensive Harvard style bibliography, not just just a reference list at the end of your work. After you have written your assignment, take some time to edit and proofread it, check for any errors such as spelling and grammar mistakes, and ensure that your writing is clear and concise. You may also want to get someone else to review your work to provide feedback, or you can email me for a quick review or for a quick feedback or as a draft assignment. Make sure to allow the formatting guidelines provided, including font size, line spacing, and margins. Also, make sure to cite your source using the appropriate citation style, that is Harvard reference style, and also update your assignment content table. Uh, when you finished with your assignment, double check that you have followed all the requirements and guidelines. Then submit your assignments uh, on and try to submit on time. So you have 2 weeks from now on, and you can for submission of your assignments. When you are finished, also remember, writing an assignment can take time and effort. So it is important to start early and give yourself plenty of time to research, write, and edit. Writing an assignment is a process that requires careful planning, research, and editing. By following these tips and taking the time to produce high quality work, you can ensure that your assignment is successful. So, while you're working on your assignment or writing your assignments, always read your task requirement carefully. uh, Task one, and first, once you completed your task one, review your task one, then go to the task two, and then you go through to the task three. And also always read your requirement here. You can see criteria, passing, uh, merit, and distinctions. That's it for today's guys. If there is any question, please, regarding assignment. If anyone is there, you can ask if there is any question. Okay, if there is still any question, you can drop me an email and at yasir@ukversity.co.uk. So this was the today's session for how to write an assignment and assignment requirements and guide through the your assignment writing. So I hope this information will help you in completing your assignment successfully. Uh, uh, Very good luck to your assignment, and if you have any questions, please feel free to ask and drop me an email at yasir@ukversity.co or .uk, or you can WhatsApp me at Financial Accounting Group 1 WhatsApp. Thank you very much, everyone, for your time. And again, good luck for your assignment, and see you for next unit. And thank you very much, and bye for now. Have a good day. Bye.